do you know what time it is? It's like 1 o'clock. It's like 1 in the afternoon, and it's raining cats and dog, and I'm trapped in this car. I'm trapped here, and I don't know how to get out because it's raining so hard, and my office is right there, right? My office is right there. The entrance is right there, but I can't get it. Why? Because it's raining. All right, I'll tell you a story. This morning, this is what happened. The reason why I have my face mask on is that, so the painter comes in after almost 3 weeks, and I ask him, whoa, I'm seeing my apartment, right? And it's like, yeah, I got COVID. I'm like, yo, why? How did you get a COVID? He goes, oh, I don't know. Well, and I ask him, how do you get COVID? He goes, well, I coughed at first, and then I felt chills, and then I felt, I lost a sense of smell and a sense of taste. And I'm like, that sounds like malaria that you got. Why? Because this is the argument, or this is what I know, all right? To get COVID here is less than having a malaria kill you, because malaria kills people in Africa more than they are likely to get a COVID, because COVID is, the number of COVID cases here is really low, and the number of deaths is also low. But malaria death is higher than COVID here, and the symptoms of it is malaria, except that it's grossly understudied here. Why? Because they would rather go to WHO, okay, get COVID information and make it malaria, and then if you have severe malaria symptoms, they would rather call it COVID than treat the malaria symptoms, okay? And so it was like, okay, and I started asking questions, and I'm like, well, who did you get it from? He said, well, I interact with a lot of people. Okay, so how come I don't have COVID? Or how come your whole household doesn't have COVID? He said, well, it just occurs in 2 days. The 2 days are most critical. And I'm like, so how come your household people have not had COVID? Okay, it's just an extreme version of a symptom of malaria that is untreated or is not understudied for them to gain knowledge, information, to do a lot of treatment. Now, the thing is that how come he was close to me and I didn't get COVID and I got malaria? What's going on? And I got, why did I get malaria so often? It's because next to my apartment, I told you at my previous house, to the same thing, there is a swampy garden right next door. And so when the pupa comes in, all right, when they hatch, right, they come to our yard in tiny form and get through the cracks of the window and bite us and eat us while we are asleep. So even my family was going, hey girl, you better get some mosquito net kits, right, so that you can mount it around your bed. Okay, there's a difference between getting a net and getting that kit, all right? And I didn't know that, so I'm going, oh, it's okay to me. So obviously that's what happens. And then he got sick, right? Because he has his paint brushes. I'll show you his paint brushes where he leaves them in his room or somewhere, and they breed mosquitoes in there and bite him, and that's how he got violently sick. And so he's here, all right? He's here, and he is painting, doing our sign for us to be on air. And the interesting part is that he has COVID, and so there's misinformation going on around. I'm like, I ain't gonna get COVID from nobody, so I go. So I'm stuck in my car for now, working and he's painting. So we shall talk to him and ask him more questions about his symptoms and why he thinks he has COVID. Okay? Okay. All right. More efficient, eco-friendly. Wow. Oh, on air. Okay. All right. That's excellent. All right. So what do you think of this image? It's very, very nice. Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Do you like it?
I really like it.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. It goes with the colors on the red colors.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is done, right?
Yes.
Ah. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I'm going to pour the water out of it,
Okay.
cover it, and put it.
Now, I just want to know: is this one? Does it what is inside?
No, these are my brushes.
Okay.
Yeah, the brushes that I am using for the work.
Okay.
Yeah, for me to use it the next day.
Uh-huh.
If I don't preserve it like this, it may dry.
But do you think mosquitoes will breed in this one?
Maybe when it stays for long.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
How long? Like a month or two?
Something like that.
Okay.
Like that, maybe.
All right. Okay. All right. That's what I wanted to know.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, because I went to the hospital and they took my saliva in the lab.
Okay.
Test, and then they come out positive. The results was positive. So that is why and the symptoms that was showing, it was a bit different from that of malaria.
I see.
Yeah, it looks alike, but there are certain symptoms that you cannot find it in malaria.
Okay.
Especially you losing your sense of taste and smell. That is different. Malaria, when you have malaria, you don't encounter that. So that made me know that no, this might be COVID. And so when I went to the hospital and they took my saliva and then take it to the lab, it came out positive. That was when I.
Then why didn't they detain you in the hospital?
Oh, they didn't detain me because it was like I was kicking. They just prescribed medicine for me to buy and then go and quarantine myself in home. And I did exactly that, yeah.
Okay.
So I had to quarantine myself at home.
For how long?
Oh, for about 2 weeks.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. And after that, I went back
Okay.
to do another test.
Okay.
And it came out negative.
Okay. Oh, so that's how it.
That is after 3 weeks.
After 3 weeks.
After 3 weeks, yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll show you something. You see this? You see how it's arranged like this? This can stay in a corner like this, unclean for a very long time. Do you think a debris like a corner like this will not attract bugs, mosquitoes? Of course it will. And they do come. They come here all the time. So this is what I'm saying. So if you pack something like this, right? You pack something obviously like this in your corner for a very long time, mosquitoes come. Wouldn't they breed and bite you in your room? But you see that this is packed, right? And it's, where is it packed at? Is it not in here? Precisely, that's what we are talking about. All right, this, so he did a very nice job. All right, so this is his art. All right, and it's kind of like, I would say 212, sorry, 212, okay, all right. Well, this is what I would say. Africans, Ghanaians are very smart. but they don't like to spend money for research and development. They would rather somebody bring their science and technology discovery for them to enjoy. But for them to brainstorm, for them to come up with some drugs for the world, they would rather be abroad, alright? They would rather go to advanced countries to study and participate in that. But for here, that's very scarce. That's why we are saying that malaria symptoms are understudied here. So if malaria has intensified or evolved, they wouldn't have any idea as to how to solve those particular problems than the COVID that is in Saudi Arabia for a very long time and did not come to Africa. And even if it was trending in Africa long before it became known in Asia, Africans will never know. Oh God. So this is what I will ask you. So what do you think about this phenomena? You see, when you talk like that, it's like very scary until you reason with it, because it's fear mongering, okay, and it's misinformation, conspiracy theories that has been added to some practical experience to make it potent for people to feel scared or to, you know, make it as if it's for real. So watch out for misinformation and all that, and make sure that if it's malaria, please fix yourself, okay? All right, talk to you soon. All right, have a nice Tuesday. Okay, bye.